All right, so this video is literally there's no purpose to this video. I'm just going to talk, but sometimes I go through my GitHub repos and like I have 98 repos, and most of these are just like projects that I've abandoned or just stopped working on. And I don't know if other people do this where like they get really excited about something, they want to work on it, and they start like, doing their first commits and start adding all this functionality and features. And then after like a week or two, they just stop and they move on to something else. Like, I don't know if I have like ADHD or something, but I have so many projects here where like I started up with a cool idea. I think I can make it into something cool. And then I just stop, right? I don't really know why I keep doing this. I mean, some of these are like repos that I made for my YouTube channel, just so I can keep track of these little like tutorials that I made to kind of help you all learn how to code as well. Like this one is one that I did from a tutorial, which this code is garbage. I wouldn't even look at that. But like all of these, like brain rot, zombie survival, like let's look at this. Like I tried working on a game and it just stopped. Like I don't know why I just stopped, but like I make some decent progress on stuff. Like 3 years ago, I did all this stuff with making a game, and like I'm sure if I loaded this game up right now, like it'd be pretty cool. But I think I reached this. Look, I even have like a to-do list. Like I did all this stuff. I can't even believe I did this. Like I had this roadmap of like, oh, these are all the cool things I want to add to it: skills, different types of zombies, weapons, items. And then I just stopped working on it. And I don't know why I stopped working on it. Maybe I realized that like the amount of effort that's going to go into building this project is just not worth it. So I kind of wish I had that motivation and drive to stay dedicated to working on some of the stuff. Like this Setter app, this was an application I worked on like a long time ago with a buddy. And this was an actual application that like we could have built into a product and sold to people, like sold to climbing gyms, because you could actually do a ton of cool stuff with like managing your route setters and your climbing gym and all this other stuff. And then I just let it die out. I just don't know why I keep doing this. Like at one point, like I was big into looking into JavaScript games with Phaser 3. What else do I have here? JS Minesweeper. These things are probably tutorial stuff, honestly. Oh yeah, sometimes I get into this like idea where like I'm gonna build a new UI framework or a new backend framework, and I'll start doing all this stuff. Like I think this was like a generator that you can use to basically like spin up a project that has like CoffeeScript, and I think it has like Angular JS or something. Actually, let's look at this real quick. What is this even doing? Fly zone. Like what? Sometimes I don't even know what I was thinking about. Like when I do this stuff, like I spend like a weekend or a week just like hacking on it, and then like, what was the purpose of this? Like Zeta JS. Like what is this? Examples. So like at this point, I think I was trying to make like some type of application where you could build like more concise code using functional programming. But again, like it's just like an idea. I play around with it and then I never actually take it anywhere. Instant oats. Again, this is like another generator, I believe, which is used for generating Angular projects or something. I don't even know. This has gulp in it. This has Angular like JS code in it. Oh man, this is ugly. But yeah, that's kind of like the story of my life. This is back in 2014, so this is super old. But yeah, I might go through here and just delete a majority of these repos. Like most of these, like I don't even need. So I don't even know why I'm doing this video. I just wanted to kind of share with you that like, if you're in the same position as me where you get excited about a project and you make something and then you give up, like you need to fix it. Like somehow fix it. Stop getting distracted. Stop jumping around from project to project, learning new stack, new languages, new technology. At one point I was like looking into learning Elm. Never took that anywhere. Robotronic was a game I was working on. Goblins was another game I was working on. Focus was an app I was trying to build to help me like learn how to focus. Obviously, I never finished this one because I can't focus. But it's just, if you have the same mentality as me, like it's a blessing and a curse, because you have this drive to really like jump around and learn new things. And the more you learn, even at like a surface level, the more you're going to connect the dots and understand how this thing relates to this thing and that thing relates to this thing. Like I've learned Angular, Vue, React, Svelte, I don't work on any of these like full time other than React right now, but just knowing how all these different front end libraries and frameworks work, I think helps me understand and be able to learn faster. So that's like the blessing of my inability to stay focused. But the curse is like I probably could have had an actual like business created by now. Actually, I could have had like a SaaS startup created. I could be getting some income. I could be getting real clients paying for an application. But because I keep jumping around so much, like I just can't seem to do it. So that's something I need to work on, honestly. And I think it's always good to do some introspection and like figure out what's holding you back from kind of reaching your full potential. I know I work full time as a dev, so it's like I've already achieved what a majority of people are trying to achieve, like get that full time position and work as a dev. But it's always been a goal to me to like build my own business and start my own company. And I've just never gotten around to it. I mean, like, anyway. Yeah, I need to go through this stuff and just like delete this stuff. I don't know if I should keep it around, or there's even like a limit to how many repos you can have. But yeah, just curious if anyone else has thoughts about this, leave a comment below. Otherwise, have a good day and happy coding.